Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Hope you are doing okay. I'm doing not too bad. Today I decided to build a craftsman house in the middle of Granite Falls. I think it turned out really well, really cozy, really nice. You might notice right now there's a bit of an issue with like the display settings. Do not worry, just pretend we do not see it. I don't know what was going on. You can download this if you want. There'll be a link below to my origin if you would like to download it. I think it's got 2 bedrooms with both double beds, so you can have up to 4 Sims here. It is a rental lot, not a house, which I would just keep that in mind when you download it. You can quite easily change it though, I'm pretty sure. I've never used one of these rental lots before. I've had outdoor retreat basically my entire life, and I've used it best of like 3 times, and I've never actually gone on like a vacation. I think I've done one in Mount Komorebi before, but I cannot speak today for some reason. It's just like not happening. But yeah, as you can see, I use these seasons windows that I use like absolutely all the time, but I think it turns out really quite well. It's very simple, I must admit, but yeah, it's quite a simple exterior. I like these windows that I use. I've never used this shade. I always stick to like the white shade, and I've kind of been like venturing out my comfort zone a bit more recently. I've been doing some restrictions on packs and budgets. I've got a base game fucking starter home coming soon. I'll let you know how that one goes. It was a very stressful build, I must admit. I'm not that good at working under pressure or in like any restrictions. I don't like to be restricted, basically. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Restrictions kind of stress me out in The Sims, because imagine if you had an unlimited amount of money and someone was like, yeah, but I want it under 20,000 simoleons. Bitch, this is The Sims. You can press mother loads as many times as you want. If only I could do that in real life. Most of my problems would be solved if I could just like type in motherload a bunch of times. But anyway, yeah, I hope you like this build. It's very cozy. I really like it. It's got a lot of landscaping. It looks so weird for some reason. I know what I've done to it, but there's nothing I can do about it. The display setting is just gonna have to be fucked. All the greens are shown as like different shades of green or black, and I honestly couldn't figure it out for the longest ever time. And then I was like, oh, for fuck's sake, why did I leave this on? And yeah, it was too late by then because I'd already recorded it, and I had like a big ass breakdown during this, which actually had nothing to do with the build. But basically I was like, do you know what, fuck it, McDonald's has got 30% off. So I was like, I'm gonna ask my dad to pick me up at McDonald's, because he does that all the time for me, because he's like an OG or something. He's not really. And I'll tell you why he's not the fucking OG. So I'm very picky with food, basically. I do not like burgers a lot with like things on them. I have to have a plain ass burger all the time. And like my parents bully me like, oh my god, that's so dry. I hear it all the fucking time. But I asked him for a burger with no cheese or sauce on it. This man comes back with a Big Mac, which isn't even what I asked for. I do not eat a lot of food. A Big Mac to me is like a week's worth of food. I know, you can come at me in the comments if you want. And it had cheese on it, had ketchup and mayo on it. He asked them to put mayo on it. Why would he do that? So I sent him back to McDonald's like a normal person would. I have just been literally screaming at this microphone. I'm sorry, I haven't been doing a lot of big builds recently, so this is like the biggest build I've done in absolutely ages. And I tried to do a little voiceover last night with my parents' home, and if you do YouTube or Twitch, or if you have to do voiceover work, or if you have to talk, basically is what I'm getting at, with people in the house, it's just so cringy, especially because I shout at my microphone loads, and like I don't want my parents to think I'm weird. I mean, they know I'm fucking weird, but I don't want them to know I'm really weird. So it's just like so embarrassing. You'll know exactly what I mean if you have to do work from home, which like requires a lot of talking. You'll know it's so embarrassing and cringy. And it appears the UI on my little screen monitor thing is completely frozen. This happens all the time where I have got no idea what I'm voicing over until it's too late. But anyway, I love the interior of this build a lot, even more than I like the exterior. It's a very like complicated, like not complicated, but it's really like, I don't know, I'm not good at sticking with themes in The Sims is what I'm getting at. Yeah, I'm really bad at that, but I did it quite well in this. I managed to stick to like quite a rustic style, which I'm proud of myself. Like, well done me. But yeah, the floor plan, oh my fucking god. The floor plan was difficult. I've just done a Strangerville build. It's like a Victorian house, and you know Strangerville builds, they have like those weird octagonal rooms on the side. They're like circular rooms on the side, you know what I mean? And they are just a nightmare all around, because like you can't really put things in there apart from like dining tables or sofas in the middle. I went for a dining room in there. That build, I might do that one next, but it's a very, very long build. I've been doing such long builds recently. These builds have all taken 3+ hours, so I waste so much time, and then I'll go to school and be like, what the fuck, why am I so far behind? Why are my grades so bad? I'll actually have no idea, bless her. But anyway, we are moving on to the interior. Really like the kitchen. Go with a really, really predominantly like a British kitchen tile. It's kind of what my nan's got, which is kind of the inspiration. I tried to basically like lay it out the same as my nan's house. So thank you, Nan, for the inspiration. She came up today, we were like gossiping about everything. We do that. Me and my nan, my nan's basically my best friend, don't judge me. But we were just like proper gossiping about things. And like, she tried to get me to drive her car. I was like, Nan, you do not want me to drive your car. Like, you'll actually have a heart attack. But no, if you didn't know, I'm 16 and I can start driving next year, which is like not a good idea at all. I should not be trusted with a big box with an engine. Like, I can't even trust myself to hold a cup of tea without spilling it everywhere. So how the fuck am I going to drive a car? Like, actually answer me that. But anyway, we're in the hallway. I put a little workspace area. There's a computer, I'm pretty sure. I can't really remember. I took a little break from this because I basically recorded about 12 different videos because I really struggled with motivation, but now I've got 4 videos in reserve, so it's all going quite well. It's going quite well, and I have so many video files on my computer. It is absolutely unreal. I have, do you want to know how many gigabytes of videos I have? I have 26 plus, oh, this is going to show how bad my maths is, how embarrassing. I have, fucking hell, over 60 gigabytes of videos. Like, how has this happened? Because if you didn't know, because it takes so long for me to build, like it takes 3+ hours, then like, you know, even when you speed it up on 600, the file sizes are still absolutely huge. It's unreal. It takes me so long to build them, so long to edit them, so long to voice them over, and even so long to process to go onto YouTube. If you didn't know, we have to wait about like 3 fucking days before our videos can process. Oh my god, that reminds me, because this is such a big like voiceover, I'm gonna ramble a lot about things because there's no way I can talk about this build for like 20 minutes. So I had this dream last night. I got monetized on YouTube, and it was so weird. Like, I think I earned about like 5p, but that might be because I've just downloaded some money making app. I've like invested in some business I've never heard of. Apparently I'm going to be a billionaire. So, you know, Jeff Bezos, come at me. Bitcoin who? I am the new Bitcoin. I don't actually know what Bitcoin is, but you know, the life moves on, I guess. Anyway, this is the kitchen. As you can see, it's a very dark coloured kitchen, which I kind of like. I really like the kitchen tile. It's kind of the ugliest kitchen I've ever seen, but that's why I kind of like it so much, I'm pretty sure. And I ate my fucking Big Mac while I was doing this. I was like, oh my god, this Big Mac tastes absolutely awful, but I ate it anyway because I was really hungry. And then my mum took me back to McDonald's and we sat in Sainsbury's car park and ate our Big Mac. Do you know what? I really want a cup of coffee, but no one's home to make me one. Like, I've actually got to make my own coffee. I just thought about it then because I was placing those tea bag things in, and I was like, shit, I really want a cup of coffee, but no one's here to do it for me. And I've been doing voiceover work all day. Like, I woke up at 8, had a shower, my nan came round, we were talking shit, she left about 1, and it's 6 now, and I've been doing voiceovers for 5 hours. 5 hours, and I've done 2 voiceovers. You may think, what the fuck, this video is like 20 minutes long. Do you know how many takes it takes for me to do a voiceover? Do you know how many takes it takes me to do my intro without stuttering? Do you know how long it takes me to edit out my stuttering? Oh my god, you don't actually know how much I stutter because I always edit it out, because I don't want people to think I'm weird. And also, I just realised how fucking loud this microphone is. I'm sorry. Like, I actually am. I apologise. But anyway, yeah, I can't see what I'm doing. Oh yeah, we're on the living room now. I tried to place this couch at an angle. I really like this couch. I used to use it all the time, and then I kind of just like stopped using it for some reason. Like, why did I do that? This couch is amazing. But as you can see, I gave up on the angling thing. I was like, nah, fuck this, I am not doing that. And I go with this little granny chair. Oh my god, I love this chair. It's so underrated. I used to use it literally all the time, and then I stopped for some reason because I've been trying to venture out my comfort zone or something. It's kind of worked. I haven't really got much better at building, but I'll leave that for you to decide. You can tell me what you think of this build if you want. I tried to go with like a really fun shape for this sofa. Didn't really work. I kind of just scrapped it, I'm pretty sure. I can't remember. Is that bad? Maybe. I did this voiceover like, when was it? Last week? And I can't even... I mean, I did the video last week, not the voiceover. I'm doing the voiceover now. Oh my god, my brain is completely fried. I went back to school on Wednesday. Wasn't really a very fun experience. Kind of like, it threw me off a bit. It's threw me off with all my work for YouTube, and people from school are from my YouTube channel. Oh my god, and they think it's like so cringy, but I'm like, bitch, I'm getting my watch time up, thank you, babe. So yeah, thanks to them. But as you can see, I'm just clutching up the living room a bit now. I never really know what to put in houses apart from like base furniture. I'm not that good at furnishing, but I'm not that good at exterior either, so like, what am I actually good at? I don't know. But yeah, you know, deal with it. I never use this end table for some reason, and I hardly ever use statues for some reason. And as you can see here, I decided to comment on lilsismie's build. I actually didn't know why I did that, but I did. I usually edit those things out, but I've kind of just been so fucking tired. I don't know if anyone else can relate that's been to school this week. It's drained me. I haven't been to school in 12 months, which is a very long time, because I have such bad anxiety, and I thought YouTube would fix my anxiety, and it has not. It has heightened it, if anything. I thought like practicing talking would really benefit me. It kind of has done. I can talk for a very long time now, which is kind of not a great thing, but I can do it. Oh, my dog's asleep next to me. She's been sleeping all day, and I have just been irritating her all day. Anyone else just do that? They just permanently annoy their dogs. I do that to basically everyone I've ever met. As you can see, I'm moving on from the living room now into the bathroom. Very basic bathroom. I very rarely put much effort into bathrooms, unless it's for like a big modern house, then I'll put like a lot of effort into bathrooms. But you know, bathrooms are easy. I also think that like every bathroom should have bins in it. I just feel like it's so convenient to have a bin in the bathroom, especially if you're a girl, like for feminine products and stuff, because at school they literally have to carry it round the hallway because there's no bins anywhere at my school for some reason. So I like help my friends hide them, because like she like walks behind me and I walk like directly in front of her, because school are really mean. They've literally humiliated all the girls by not putting a bin near or in the toilet. Like, why would they do that? It's so cruel. It will never make sense to me. School will never make sense to me. How can I go to school but not get a haircut? My hair is so fucking long. I'm gonna buy a camera and I might start doing face cam, because my manager hit me up and he was like, can you please do face cam because it builds a deeper connection with your viewers? And I was, first of all, I was like, bitch, what viewers? And I was like, too nervous and I was gonna scare them away. You joking? My hair, I look like a fucking lion. But yeah, you know, I move on. I put some paintings in here. This is a really long, weird corridor, and I didn't really know what to put in here, so it's kind of like bare. I absolutely hate it when my builds look bare. It stresses me out to the max. But as you can see, we are moving on to the bedrooms now. This voiceover has gone so quickly. Well done me, you've talked for almost 15 minutes. Oh wow, I'm so talented. But yeah, this is a rental lot, as I say, so you can have up to 4 Sims in here. You can't have toddlers, unfortunately. I never do toddler rooms because they stress me out so much. I just don't like doing them for some reason. I think it's probably because I don't like children. Children can watch these videos if you want to be traumatized, I guess, but like, I don't think I'm ever gonna adopt a child. So, I don't know, children just don't appeal to me that much. No offense to children watching this, or if you want kids or something, I'm not here to like tell you how to live your life. But as you can see, we are moving on to the final bedroom. I imagined that it was a mother and a father and 2 teens, usually, that live here. Well, not live here, but you know, like they go here with it's like a family home, not really like, you can have adult Sims too, but that's kind of how I imagined it. It's a family, just not children. But yeah, these bedrooms literally drained me. There's 2 bathrooms left to do, and I was like, oh my god, have I seriously got to do this? But the build's coming to an end quite quickly, so thank you very much for watching. You can subscribe if you want. I've been kind of like anxious about doing voiceovers recently for some reason. This has never happened before, but I've been quite anxious recently. But yeah, I promise I'm getting better, I'm getting back on track. So subscribe if you want to keep watching my videos, I guess. Thank you all for watching, and goodbye, and I'll see you soon.